Chrisopoulides. One of our favourites, Chrisopoulides, he has already qualified for the K1 Oceania. Tonight, Hammer, a revenge rematch against the Chief Peter Graham, who beat him in Sydney last year.
I tell you what, never any lack of excitement when Chrisopoulides is in the house. He's loving it, he's switched on, but he's going to have a job cut out for him against a man that is riding the crest of a very high wave, Peter Graham, at the moment.
He's gone for the two-tone here tonight. And I'll tell you what, Hammer, Peter Graham weighing in at about 120 kg, the biggest ever in his career.
Tell you what, Michael, Peter Graham is looking very, very focused tonight, very switched on, almost angry.
Wow, almost angry. Peter Graham coming off a stunning second-round TKO over Mike Ango in Dunedin, New Zealand, only last night. We are joined once again by Tarek Solak, and let's go across to the man in the brand spanking new bow tie, Andy J.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for our second K1 pre-qualifier here tonight at License to Thrill. We are under K1 rules, scheduled on this occasion for three-minute rounds. Introducing first and fighting out of the blue corner, he is trained at Team Ultimate by Johnny Sheeta, weighing in at 118.88 ready-made kilos, a former Australian heavyweight champ, the big dog, Chrisopoulides. Fighting out of the red corner, he is trained by Alex Tui at the Mundine Gym in Redfern tonight. Gurkhan Ozkan in his corner, a former Australian bare-knuckle Kyokushin champion, weighing in at 120 even kilos. He fought last night in New Zealand and is ready to make it 2 from 2 tonight from New South Wales, the Chief Peter Graham.
Wow, Hammer, he is looking huge here tonight, Peter Graham. We're used to seeing him at around about 112 to 115 kg, but he has beefed it on tonight, 120 and 118.
I reckon he's been out to some buffets with you, Michael.
Man, you've got 238 kilograms of action in centering, Tarek Solak, and a final qualification attempt for Peter Graham.
Yes, Chris is already qualified, so win, lose or draw, he will be on July 27, but Peter is desperately trying to qualify, as he hasn't fought in K1 circuit for 2 years because of a problem that we had with Kyokushin karate.
Well, 2 fights in 2 nights for Peter Graham, and the time for talk is over on this one. Here we go, round 1 set for 5. Big overhand right there from Chrisopoulides. Peter Graham, as the Hammer said, looking angry here tonight, looking set for business.
Interesting to note, Alex Tui absent from the corner of Peter Graham. Don't know really what transpired there, but Alex Tui, a legend of the sport, usually like to see him in the corner. He's always a good eye for the fighter.
If you want to know what happened there, he did miss his plane.
He missed his flight.
There were those delays from Sydney today, of course.
Very unfortunate.
Outside thigh kick there, just chopping down Kyokushin style from Peter Graham. Outside thigh kick from Chrisopoulides. Both men can wear an extraordinary amount of punishment. The much improved boxing work of Peter Graham. He copped one down in the earth's core there. Referee Dave Hedgecock didn't quite see it, and Graham storms on. They're going at it, Hammer and top! All trading it up over in the red corner, and the living legend, Uncle Dave Hedgecock, separates both men 1 minute down.
Dave Hedgecock in amongst these two big fellas. Certainly got his work cut out for him.
Wow, this one's shaping up to be an absolute corker. Straight right hand from Graham, gets tagged. All tied up, nowhere to go. The legend separates both men. What a cracker, Tarek.
Yes, and last time these two boys fought, Peter Graham did win, and today I'm expecting Chris to do better than last time, but Peter has caught him out with some couple of good punches before.
Big left hand, big right hand from Graham, storming forward again, and jumping knee there from Peter Graham. Launches the uppercut, the head just jives back of Chrisopoulides.
Well, one of the problems for Chrisopoulides will be that, of course, Graham is used to big leg kicks coming from a Kyokushin background. He's used to taking those big leg attacks, and that is, of course, Chrisopoulides' strong point. He winds those big leg kicks in. So Chrisopoulides is going to maybe have to reassess his game plan against Peter Graham, try and confound him some other way.
Almost into the final minute of this round. K1 rules do apply. All tied up again. Dave Hedgecock enforcing those rules very well here tonight. Straight right hand there from Chrisopoulides. Inside thigh kick trying to sweep out the support leg of Graham.
Well, it's a big ask for Peter Graham fighting in New Zealand, and obviously just shooting straight over here, Tarek, to hop on your card. Bit of worry would have been happening in your mind, wouldn't have not, with him coming straight over?
Not really, because he double booked himself, and he definitely didn't want to get out of this one, and he promised me that if we found injury, he'll be in here fighting tonight, and he stayed on his word, and he's fighting.
Man of his word, Peter Graham.
Dave Hitchcock nearly copped a leg kick there himself.
And he'll take it and he'll smile, Dave Hitchcock.
Outside thigh kick there from Graham. Inside thigh kick from Chrisopoulides. Body shots from Chrisopoulides, trying to sneak that right hand up to the chin. End of the first round, Tarek.
And I think Peter's boxing has improved.
Final 5 seconds. I thought I heard the bell. There it is now.
Peter's boxing has improved since the last time I've seen him fight, and I think he scored some clean shots on Chris there, and I would definitely give that round to Peter.
Certainly Graham, the busier of the two, and probably giving himself a bit more distance. They're getting a bit sloppy and close. Gurkhan Ozkan in the corner. There you go. He's put on his trainer's hat for this one.
Forget the knees. When he's coming in, okay, you're punching on with him when you haven't got that guard. When he comes in, let him punch on, put the guard up. But when you get in, punch and kick and come out.
The knees in close, but don't hold the hip. You can hold the knee, don't hold the hip.
I just realised that Gurkhan is in Peter's corner. I didn't even know that he was there.
Well, he's doing everything here tonight. He's boxing, he's up on the stage, and he's in the corner. And there's Peter Graham letting go with some big headshots on Chrisopoulides. He certainly was rattled by some of those big headshots earlier. A good step-up jab there from Graham. The boys are letting it all go, but a big man with a big heart, Chrisopoulides, he will not give this one up easy. He wants to win, he wants to do well in the K1 circuit, and Peter Graham is going to push him all the way.
Here we go, third round of action set for 5. Michael Chevello, the hammer Mark Castanini, and the super promoter Tarek Solak ringside. The K1 Oceania final qualification bout and a revenge bout. What are you seeing, Tarek?
Peter's got a bad cut on his shin, boys. He's bleeding.
Okay, so some early signs of trouble there, perhaps, for the chief Peter Graham. Will Chrisopoulides be able to unload with those big leg kicks? Goes downstairs again now. Oh, beautiful front kick to peck him off.
Actually swept him off his feet.
Caused a bit of steam around the ring there, Hammer.
He must have offset something off with the weight of Chrisopoulides landing on the ring.
Chrisopoulides trying to let fire at that big looping left hand, trying to land the big kibosh on Peter Graham. Good leg check there from Chrisopoulides. Nice handiwork from Peter Graham, snucking the uppercut off the right hand. Oh, whipping left hook from Chrisopoulides. Graham got tagged twice. Caught him cleanly there, Tarek. Inside thigh kick from Graham. All tied up, getting a little bit scrappy. 1 minute down, 2 minutes remaining. Don't forget, folks, winner of this one, if it's Graham, he goes through to the Oceania finals on July 27 here at the Town Hall.
It's all going to be a good lineup. Slowinski qualifying, obviously, in the previous bout.
The way I'm thinking of lining that one up is put 4 of the Islanders on one side and put 4 of the Australian guys on the other.
Australia versus New
We'll
Zealand.
have 4 blonde workers. We'll have 4 blondes on one side, 4 dark guys on the other side, and there'll be a black and a white final.
4 blondes on one side, and we're not just talking about the ring girl contest. Uncle Dave separates both men. Nice long ranging front kick there from Peter Graham. Short tagging left hand.
Just punches glancing off both fighters' heads.
Well, it's not a pretty fight, Hammer, but a lot of power being thrown. As we said, Peter Graham, 120 kg, he's heaviest ever. Outside thigh kick from Chrisopoulides. Actually caught him on the knee. Good gut-munching knees now from Peter Graham.
Graham, good step-up knees in close there on Chrisopoulides.
Chrisopoulides may have been slightly winded by those knees. He's sucking in the air quite heavily. Under a minute to go now. Graham just wades in again.
Step back, give yourself room. Fight on.
Tagging left hand there from Chrisopoulides. Good knee to the rib cage there from Chrisopoulides. Chrisopoulides looks like he's being worn down in this round, Tarek.
Yes, he does, and like I said, Peter's boxing has really improved, and that's really making a big difference today.
Snappy right hand there from Chrisopoulides. Walks into the right uppercut, outside thigh kick from Graham. Now Peter Graham moving forward. Chrisopoulides spills out of the ring. Joey Demicoli there to catch him, and Chrisopoulides, as always seems the case, Hammer, always either falls out of the ring or something happens.
The ropes just
has it fell on our Crazy John logo, or is it fell on Lipsaholic? Well,
Could have been triple it.
Talking about Crazy John, this Chris should work at Crazy John's. He's crazy.
Crazy Chrisopoulides, that's for sure. Overhand right from Chrisopoulides. End of that round. Who do we look at in for, fellas? Hammer?
Tell you what, I'd have to say close round the game, but Peter Graham working probably the cleaner punches. And this one getting closer and closer, but nevertheless, Peter Graham is certainly putting it together well.
Let's listen in.
I want you to jab from a distance, you understand? And then chop the leg. Jab, then chop the leg. From a distance. Don't worry about getting in too close. You're not letting that leg go, mate. Got one more round to go. You're down on points, so you've got to push it up. Give me water. Leave up. Now listen.
There we see how it went down in that last round. Left and rights from Chrisopoulides, but Graham struggling to get him straight back. Actually, some good scoring shots in there from Chrisopoulides. Peter Graham trying to get it back valiantly, but he scored well with those knees. Tarak, the knees of Peter Graham is probably what give him the advantage in that one. But in K1 rules, knees and punches, I think, score equally. So no real advantage as Chrisopoulides spills to the outside of the ring via the knee strikes from Peter Graham in that round.
Peter's fighting a perfect fight here, boys.
Here we go, third and final round of action. Knee to the ribcage, nice outside thigh kick, inside thigh kick combination from Chrisopoulides. Johnny Sheeter, some very heavy words in the corner, telling Chrisopoulides he's behind on the judges' scorecard. You've got to pick up the pace. Jab, right hand from Graham, oohs and ahs from this great crowd here at the Melbourne Town Hall. And there is a little bit of a sense of something brutal about Peter Graham here tonight, Hammer, that we haven't seen in the past.
He certainly has that tenacity back, Peter Graham. He almost become a bit complacent, especially when he had that epic battle with Stan the Man. Stan obviously outpointed Graham fairly easily that night, but it was a standoffish Peter Graham. But no signs of that here tonight, that's for sure.
Spinning back fist from Graham, almost connected with the tip of the nose of Chrisopoulides. Now a couple of uppercuts from Graham. Oh, the uppercut from Chrisopoulides, tagging! He almost knocked the tie out of Peter Graham's hair. Graham just shrugging him back onto the ropes, chops away at the outside left thigh. And now it has turned into a good old-fashioned Donnybrook brawl. The living legend, Uncle Dave Hedgecock, separates both men. 1 minute 15 down, and this place has come alive. Uppercuts from Graham off both hands. Gut-munching knees from Graham, trying to get it up to the head.
Panic on the face of Tarak.
Always fear when Chrisopoulides goes near the ropes. Oh no, Peter, don't knock him out here. Inside thigh kick from Chrisopoulides. Driving knee off the rear leg from Graham. How do you see this round so far, Tarak?
This round, well, it's the best round I watched so far tonight, all night, and both boys are punching it out. Chris catching him back with a couple of uppercuts made the round a lot more interesting, but Peter's still working that fight rate, and he's fighting a perfect fight tonight.
Oh, jumping, spinning heel kick. Peter Graham gets airborne. Chrisopoulides being worn down. Peter Graham putting on a show. It's unreal. Awesome stuff here from Peter Graham.
Well, I tell you what.
Oh, high kick there from Graham. He's turning it on. Wow, Peter Graham all over him like a Versace suit on Tarak Solak, Hammer.
One of a number.
Chrisopoulides fires out the wild hands now, looking for the big one-punch crunch, but it may not come for him. Under 30 seconds remaining. They are slugging it out, sweat flying all over us here in the commentary position. Wild left hook from Chrisopoulides.
Step back. Let go.
Inside thigh kick, Graham, knee to the thigh from Chrisopoulides, trying to work the uppercut, the outside thigh kick. Peter Graham will not relent. He will not back off Chrisopoulides. He has outbullied Chrisopoulides here tonight.
Final seconds, there it is.
There it goes. Before you leave us, Tarak, your decision?
I think Peter won that fight comfortably, but Chris did put on an effort and he tried his best. But it's great to be working with you guys again tonight. Just as crazy as Crazy John's, you guys are crazy also.
Thank you, Tarak. We will be joined in our main event by another guest commentator, the man Stan Longinides. Hammer, who are you giving that one to?
Well, Peter Graham, obviously, he's come out. He's had certainly a serious look of tenacity in his eye as he stepped into the ring. There was something special about Peter Graham here tonight. He's done 2 for 2, 2 wins in 2 days, Peter Graham. And against Chrisopoulides, Chris fired well, landed some big shots, but tonight just a little tired against the big punching Peter Graham. how it transpired, the nice uppercuts. He was putting it together in the final stages of that round, Peter Graham. But Chrisopoulides also landing some good shots. But Peter Graham, something special in the latter stages of that one. He had his range in. He was working those knee strikes superbly, and they were scoring well for him in close. Whenever they got into a clinch situation, Graham always had the knees working. This is how it went down with a spinning heel kick, Kyokushin style, Kyokushin karate style, bang. Just caught Chrisopoulides. He was tied, and that is not what he needed in the final stages of the third round. Again, the rolling heel kick got totally airborne, the big heavyweight Peter Graham, and that's a very hard technique for a big man to do, but he's pulled it off, Peter Graham, and I'd say he's pulled off the win also.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we do go to the judges' scorecard, what about putting your hands together for two big heavyweights going the distance? Judge Norman Luce scored the bout 30-28. Jamel Hassan 30-28. Bryce Birtwistle 30-28 for your winner, the Chief, Peter Graham.
Well, there you have
He
it,
is
folks.
headed
It was
for the
down and down. Chief Peter Graham qualifies for the Oceania Finals, July 27, here at the Melbourne Town Hall. Next up, Eben Finlacher.